Live. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We are here today with our second episode. There we go. Now we're going to keep it rolling. Here we go. We're talking about today's sports. We're going to open up with Big A sports analogy.
Yeah, I just want to talk about the Cowboys today. You know what I'm saying? So, that's how I'm feeling about the Cowboys today. You know what I'm saying? Starting out the season, man, I really didn't think we had a chance at a Super Bowl for shit. I just there's just no way we're going to.
You can't give up on them yet. Them our Dallas Cowboys.
Turns out I was wrong. We might have a chance at a Super Bowl. The receiver core ain't as bad as I thought it would be. CD Lamb is holding up. Brandon Cooks, I thought was over the hill. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was done with. Wrong on that. He's been balling. You know what I mean? Dak Prescott, honestly, is proving his worth. I don't care what nobody says about Dak Prescott. To me, Dak Prescott is the Cowboys franchise quarterback. He belongs there. He's going to belong in the Ring of Honor when it's all said and done. I don't want to hear anything else about it. Y'all keep on talking about he needs to be fired. Blah, and he's proven time and time again. So don't even come at me with no more Dak Prescott stuff.
So Dak Prescott was the man.
Unquestionably. Like, what more could you want from a quarterback? They sit there and say he can't really throw accurately downfield. And I'm just like, bruh, he's good enough. He's good. He
did show over and time again that he's very inaccurate.
No, not true. Downfield accuracy, that's like one of the many different things. But he can run. He's tough in the pocket. He's very accurate. It's just done with, bro. On that one, like Dak is the guy. We're riding with Dak. I don't want to hear it no more.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there we have it. Our top sports analogy.
No, we're not done. DaRon Bland broke the record this year for the most pick returns for a touchdown. Now, I picked out DaRon Bland from the crowd like either last year or the year before. I've been peeped it. I said that kid is nice. If they let him go, it's really the Cowboys front office. They done came back from being in the negatives with me. They did their thing. They done put the team together. You know what I'm saying? If they didn't keep DaRon Bland, I'd have been like, they just retarded, bro. But no, the front office thing has been a running theme out here. I'm a Dallas native, so you know what I'm saying. I will never understand how.
Okay, that's why I wanted to say for people that's not from Dallas, I wanted to actually give them your perspective on the Dallas Cowboys. Give us some in-depth characteristic of your team, like the players, the numbers that they're putting up, and of course, the face of the team.
For starters, bro, the Cowboys is just the most special team in football, maybe in sports, in my opinion. This team almost built America. The Cowboys built this nation. Why do you think they call it America's team? That's America's team. I won't hear anything else about it. You know what I'm saying? We're doing really good against our division rivals this year. We just blasted the Commanders. We blasted the Giants, Eagles. We coming for you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want no smoke.
All the smoke is up. The smoke is in the air.
I don't know, man. The defense is looking good. Javon Curse, all them. Who knows? At this point in the season, this is what day? What's today? Today is November 27th. We'll come back and check this later, see if A. Reeves was right or incorrect, because I'm predicting we do have a chance at a Super Bowl. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? Chances are. One of the main things about being able to make it to a Super Bowl is defense, and so switch to the defensive side of the ball. Like I was saying, DaRon Bland, amazing. We lost Trevon Diggs for this season. I almost broke my heart. I couldn't believe it. It's always something. We got robbed a few years back. We ain't gonna get into all that because that's painful. But it's like every time things are going good, there's always something to just hold you back a little bit. But on defense, we got Micah Parsons, we got Deron Bland, we got I can't even remember some of the big guys down low. I mean, we had some great defensive tackles. I need to go back over and freshen up. But I really didn't think we had a chance at a Super Bowl after these past few years. I was putting our best out there and constantly getting robbed by referees and what have you. I was hopeless. I gave up. But now it's like, hey, we actually do have a chance. We do have a chance. And I was really taken aback by that when I looked up in the season because,
And who was that hero that came through to save the day?
Dak Prescott.
Ooh, say his name again.
Dak! Because I don't know everything about sports. I don't. I know y'all out there, y'all like to challenge my IQ on sports, but hey, I know a little bit, bro, and I know that the quarterback market is a very, very tough market, and you done already brought this man in. He learned the playbook. He become a part of the team. Let's roll with it. He's doing his thing. He's perfect. You know what I'm saying?
And that's right. I must agree. Even though I don't know anything about sports, I do have IQ of a beginner. So my analysis is a-okay.
A naturally intelligent human being, and it's common sense. You can clearly see that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, the Cowboys have a chance, and CD being a primary receiver has held up good enough. He is a good enough receiver. He just nobody can do it alone, bro. We need. So that's when Kevontae Turpin came in. I knew Kevontae Turpin to be a special teams, a specialist on returns. He's balling. He's balling out of control. Wow. We really got a lot. It's up in the air, bro. It's up. You know what I mean? Like we could do it. I really think we have a chance at a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? We'll see how it goes. The Giants got their ass bashed. You know what I'm saying? That is just one of the greatest feelings for any Cowboys fan. To see the New York Giants get their ass blown smooth the fuck off the field. Yeah, I can't even express how joyful and redemptive that was. I felt like all the pain in me. Vic getting up and walking away. Well, all the pain in me was eradicated that day, bro. 40-0, get off the field. They came back the second time. We blew them out again. That's one of the most amazing feelings. What else could be said about the Cowboys season this year? It's just, it's our year, man. I ain't gonna say it's our year. We always say that nonsense. It's really, football is the most unpredictable sport there is. There ain't no sport more unpredictable than football. Basketball is not nearly as unpredictable as football, and I think because there's too many variables in football. It's just hard. It's almost impossible to predict. I know for sure two things. One, the Cowboys are in fact America's team. And two, the Cowboys do have a chance at a Super Bowl this year. And I'm telling you, what I said before about the Cowboys winning the Super Bowl is still true. If I'm lying, I'm dying. God is my witness. May it go down. But that's we don't know. We'll see. You never know. Down the stretch, playoff season come in and it gets crazy. You never know what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And so, just to wrap it up on sports, you feel me? Taking a look around at the rest of the league real quick. The Baltimore Ravens, we all know that they're solid. You know what I'm saying? They're doing their thing. Lamar Jackson, contrary to some opinion, is a very solid quarterback. Very solid. How the fuck did they ever question whether or not Lamar Jackson was a good fucking quarterback? I almost wanted to slap the shit out of somebody talking about if he was a good quarterback. You motherfuckers have eyes. That man is Michael Vick 2.0. You know what I'm saying? He can run. He can throw. Won the MVP. Did it all. Why question? That shit ran me hot because we already know what might be the underlying tones there, but we don't really want.
The issue is really
societal questions and things like that. But that's a whole nother show, another segment. We ain't gonna get into that. But I was very, very affronted. You know what I'm saying, by the question of whether or not Lamar Jackson was a legitimate quarterback.
Well, you should be offended.
Well, how is he? How is it even a question? How is it even a question? The Ravens are a real threat, and they've been proving it. They've hung in there throughout the season. So we're gonna see them. You know what I'm saying? Down at, we're gonna be checking them out here towards the end of the season, seeing what they're working with. The Bengals. Turns out they might not be as solid as was said. When they get toward the end of the season, the real truth start to come out. So we're going to see. I don't even pay attention. At this point, I know so much about sports. My intelligence on this can't even be questioned. So I don't even watch until certain parts. I take a look at the beginning of the season. That shit don't mean nothing.
But you do indulge in it. You are a spectator. Every game, every so often, you're watching a game, and you're really, really in depth with the game. You can tell, you can get down to the nitty gritty if I was to ask you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, but when you're like a grown up, you got things to do. You don't have time.
No. Time is of no essence in your life. In your life, you are. Time doesn't even exist, like Thanos. You're the Thanos shit. Of your life.
Look at me. Man, nah, bruh.
But it's okay.
It's just, priorities, bro. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, one day I have some children or something like that. I still don't know what that's like. I still don't know that.
No, but that ain't gonna wake you up, son. That's not to be able to have your seed. You shouldn't want to just give your seed to anyone. You shouldn't want to just give your DNA to anyone. Right. Because that's your DNA. They out here trying to copycat you anyway.
That's the continuation of life.
I mean, but that you feeling like that's gotta come into your life in order for things to happen and and for things to be possible and like get on the right track. Oh well, if I have a baby, then I'm gonna get my life together. No, get your life together now, because guess what? Now or never.
Yeah. Yeah. I just imagine having kids and things like that. Put a squeeze on time. I haven't experienced, but it's a joy that.
You
hopefully one day
you will take care of your friends' kids, and you will see how it is. You will see how it is. You will return them kids back to where they came from in no time.
Supposed to be talking about sports, but you know what? I've looked after other people's children, but just your own children, I just don't know what that feeling is like. I know what that, but
it's gonna come, man. You be patient.
As of right now, I still got enough time to, what I'm saying, tune in to sports.
No,
and
you don't
like
have
that.
enough time. Your ass is damn near half a century. Look, we need you to get out there and spit some of them youngins out. You hear me, son? Spread your wealth.
Hey, God willing, man. God willing. I don't know what I'll have time for then. But as for right now, I can tell you that these Chiefs are actually still a threat because they still got Pat Mahomes. Shout out to the Chiefs. Shout out to Pat Mahomes.
Chiefs.
Pat Mahomes, man, he was just, I don't know. I think he was dipped in that water that Greek motherfucker was dipped in. I don't know. The boy's cold, though.
Okay.
The boy's cold, man. He cannot miss, it seems. Honestly, bro, I think Pat Mahomes is one of the brightest. He's really remarkable, man. I can't stop thinking about that.
Yeah, Patrick Malone, that's one of the guys that I heard about. He's a young, bright, intelligent quarterback, and he sees the field. He sees the field up and down, round and round. There he goes. And another one.
He's one of those athletes you really marvel at, bro. I mean, he's really, really a spectacle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we'll see what happens down the stretch. You know what I'm saying? Who else we got out there to worry about out there? We got the 49ers. You know what I'm saying? 49ers. They doing all right.
They all right, man.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? My tummy hurt.
And so I'll just say, I got to do a little bit more research on the rest of the league next time. You know what I'm saying? We'll bring that into account. You feel me? Year 2023, man. I call this the year of sports. Because who wore number 23? That's right, Michael Jordan, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, big up to the guy, Michael Jordan, man. We love him. You know what I'm saying? We ain't forgot his legacy, man. 2023 it's a sports type of year. 2024 will not be, not for me.
It ain't gonna be forgetting because 24 remind me of Kobe. R.I.P. to the Black Mamba. We know what it's really about. We gonna keep it going for you. Big A, we hear you, son. Keep it going. Shout out to Victor Lord, you know, the co-host. And I appreciate the opportunity talking in the third person. We only get this life one time. Let's go ahead, share it with each other.
That ought to do it for sports. All right, now switching gears, you know what I'm saying? You know my favorite topic. All right, now switching gears, we switching it on over to my favorite subject of all time.
Nope, it was sports. Sorry.
Hip hop.
Okay.
Hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I go off on hip hop. I don't need no script. I don't need no stats. I don't need no nothing, bro. We just gonna get
straight
right
off the dome, shorty.
I ain't gonna lie. You put me on some new shit recently from some young artists. That boy 42 Doug got a hit out. Jamming.
Ooh, hey, I fucks with the boy 42 Doug. Hey, he just came home recently. Shout out to my boy 42.
Hey, that's a young brother that really understand the rap game. You know what I'm saying? He dropping it. He dropping them bars. He dropping that heat. He dropping that fire, and I love it. You know, the track, we got a new track out, a little 3-letter word, you know what I'm saying? Y'all go search it. That is a cut. I don't care what your religion, your politics, nothing. If you got ears, that's a jam, bro. That's a young brother that know how to keep the hip hop thing going. So we, you know what I'm saying? I gotta drop let me get the thing. I gotta drop one of those, you know what I'm saying, for my boy 42 Doug. You know
hey, cause yeah, shout out to him because he came out. As soon as he came out with the single Bay.
Yes.
You know, BAE,
yes,
man. Look it up, man, because it's top notch.
Hey,
shout out to CMG too, man, because he got the label on the map.
We're digging that because I am. That boy got a few hits under his belt. He had some hits with Lil Baby. That's a young brother that's doing good things, man. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of Lil Baby, you know I'm a big fan of Lil Baby. Let's name a couple young artists. Young, you know what I'm saying, that you fuck with. Who is this new kid named Yeet? You ever heard of Yeet?
Who?
I saw a new kid, bro. He was on Drake's album. Drake's album. He ain't a new artist, but Drake's album, he did his thing. I give it to him.
I mean, you know, I mess with Drake, but I was always digging J. Cole. Shout out to the man in the dog. You know, I'm talking about the man that'll shift your heart in the rap game. You know, I'm speaking the truth, cause the truth shall set you free. And I'm talking about every words that he spit, setting a nigga free.
That boy J. Cole got it, bro. He's really earned my respect, bro. I'm not gonna even lie to you. He's earned it. You know, like, lyrically, he got a cut on the New Jersey album. He got a cut on there, and it jams too. He went hard, bro. The track with Yeet though, I'm crazy about that track.
Man, what's up with CMG?
I'm gonna play you the track, bro.
Everybody going against each other, man. You got Rilo saying fuck CMG. Cause he always was rocking with Dolphy. Rest in peace to the Dolph.
Rest in peace.
And we got Rilo, the one that came home from the feds. Shout out to Rilo. I'm talking about ATL finest. I'm talking about not Rodriguez, nigga. I'm talking about Rilo, the drug peen. I'm talking about Fam America. I'm talking about Fam America. You gotta get with the gang. You hear me? Anyway, what's up with it? Everybody saying fuck CMG. Is the true colors coming out? Is the real colors coming out? Now we got 42 coming home, trying to keep the fort going, trying to be the knight of the castle. You know, what about Black Youngster? You know what I'm saying? Black Youngster was with them, but he's saying fuck them too now. You know what I'm saying? What's up with it?
CMG?
He's saying fuck CMG. Saying fuck CMG. This 2 weeks later. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is what's going on. See, is it kingdom against kingdom? Is it father against son? how it's looking, culture.
I'm not up on this.
I'm talking about how it's looking. That's how you gotta be up on it. That's the real culture. I'm talking about the nitty gritty, the gutter, the trenches. I'm talking about I slob on this shit, man. This shit I sleep on it.
I don't encourage no negativity. I don't encourage any negativity amongst brothers. You feel me? But hip hop is fair for criticism all day.
That's right. I keep the peace, but I feel like hip hop ain't ours. You know that the hip hop culture ain't ours. Cause the change you wear, you ain't get it from you. You got it from an Asian. Them clothes you wear, you ain't get them from you. You got them from some Arab. So and them words that you rap ain't really owned by you. So they ain't really yours. So what you really doing for the culture?
He used to say Drake don't write.
Even if he don't write, he write with a pen that lasts forever. He make an imprint on these kids. You heard Lil Durk say I can stop a war with my face on a Carter song.
Who said that?
Durk on his Carter song. On his Carter. I can stop a war with my face.
Yeah.
Come on, man. What I gotta play it
What's
for
wrong
you?
with our people out there that they constantly on edge, bro? We got this extreme radical life and death shit. It shouldn't be a flip of a switch.
If 6,400
Remember what the Bible said, people. Remember what the Bible said. You have power in the tongue to speak bad things into existence. They come into existence. Speak good things into existence. So watch what happens.
You gotta have no copyright. You gotta pause it.
Suck my dick on some copyright shit.
people from the hood, man, from the church.
We want all the smoke on
We
copyright.
want all the smoke. All right. Check this out. This is what Lil Durk is saying from Sean Carter.
So we are now. I remember
Lil Durk
back
is-
not too long ago.
I was so cheap, I can stop a war with my face. That's what he said. Smirk Carter. And I'm talking to you, son. I'm talking to you, son.
Yeah. Hey, Lil Durk with another hit, man. I was bumping that all my life. That was my cut this summer.
That was that. You know what? And I look
loving
back
that song.
on that too, because look at the cover of his album. How I got that Pooh Shiesty mask on, a Shiesty mask, but saying almost healed. But I can take that plenty ways, right? I can take that almost healed as in a sad type of way. Or I should be feeling sorry for you. Or I'm almost healed, meaning I was already a dangerous man living a dangerous life. And I almost got caught and it almost cost me. But guess what? I'm almost healed. See, I can look at that title anyway. See, with this language that they speaking, y'all can get confused by the language they speaking. See, they speaking two different languages. See, one for the higher consciousness and one for the lower mind. So which one are you feeding? See, you got two spirits. You got a sinful nature and a spiritual nature. Which one you gonna feed? See, in a spiritual nature. See, I can capture your energy through the sound waves. And that's how it is. And I capture your energy. You want to hear this song all day, all week, and you planning and planning. It got some tune to it. Tunchi.
I'm not really sure what you're getting at, but our spiritual energy, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, you got sinful nature and spiritual nature.
I mean, shit, it's in the hip hop, speaking of that, I believe in God. I believe God to be a real thing. So one thing about the church that we was taught was God wants to be involved in everything we do, which is hard for me to
All right, man, don't go Christian on me.
I'm just saying, I am a Christian.
I mean, I understand, but don't go Christian on me. I'm a Buddhist and atheist at the same time.
That's what's up. I feel like, when we was taught, it was that God wants to be involved in everything we do. which is hard to totally rationalize sometimes, man. Because it's like, man, if I'm a rapper, how do I involve God in that? Because it's so much of a godless territory.
That's why he states in your word, which is the Bible, he states that it's harder for a rich man to get in heaven than for a poor man
to shit.
to do something.
It's hard. I remember that one.
Yeah, it's true.
I heard a man say something like, there's stuff that goes along with that or something. I don't know. Shit, I don't know. I want a rich man's problems.
Hey, dig that, man. Dig that.
I ain't tripping on it. As far as, but anyways, you know what I'm saying? Just talking about the game, you know what I'm saying? That's what we do here, you feel me? I don't want to become a curmudgeon because I don't believe I'm a curmudgeon. A curmudgeon is an old head who just constantly grumpy all the time. I'm always encouraging the new, the brightness. I'm talking about me. I'm saying like ye.
Do you have any friends that's grumpy or pudging? What'd you say?
I have had.
Do you still have them?
I've been keeping.
I've
been keeping to myself lately.
Do you?
More.
No, more lately, huh?
Yeah.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
I wonder why. Have you seen some? What was the word you used?
What?
Pudging?
Curmudgeon?
Curmudgeon. Curmudgeon? Have you been
That's
seeing
one of my favorite
curmudgeon
words.
seed lately? Looking at.
I mean, like an older person who just pissed off all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like that, bro. I like the young, but they ruin when they step away from certain things. You got to be lyrical. These kids today are not lyrical, and it's for their own. Some of them don't really want to be known forever. They don't want the legacy. They don't want the Jay-Z thing. They don't want the whatever. They don't want the. You know what I'm saying?
Man, what do they want, man? Drugs,
dollar.
money.
They just want a quick
weed,
dollar.
Sex.
They just want a quick fucking dollar, bro. And it don't even work like that. Like Drake said on one song, he said, well, why they all think it comes so easy, bro? It don't come easy.
Ooh.
When you trying to build $1 million empire, it does not come easy.
Ooh.
That's one of the biggest things. If you're more content with just a 9-to-5 life, then you do the 9-to-5 life. If you want to build a multi-million-dollar empire, bro, it shit don't come easy.
You gotta invest in yourself.
I hate to drag anybody, but Lil Pump, I need an example, so I'm gonna just go about Lil Pump. I could not stand the song. See, I go stuttering because I'm not trying to hate, but Gucci gang.
It was hot for that moment. It got him rich. All I need is
song,
one
bro.
shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better.
That's good music.
And at that time, they thought that was good music. The kids, they got him high.
Shit, no.
The kids listen to him.
You
That's
can't
how-
mention Lil Pump and Eminem in the same sentence.
No, fuck. I was talking about what I was saying. I was talking about you gotta listen to what I was saying when I was rapping Eminem. I said, you only get one shot. Don't miss the chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. That means Lil Pump used his one opportunity, got on that stage, and he outshined for that moment. You can't blame him, bro. And he went crazy.
That's fine, but he's been
Yes, he's immature and he's being eradicated by the drugs that he take. But if you get that powerful at a young age, you will be the same. Let's pray for our young people.
What about the rest of us, participants in hip hop? When we have to stand around with the overall population and be like, that shit speaks for me, fam. That shit don't speak for me. I'd rather bump Andre 3000 flute album.
NBA YoungBoy music speak for the kids.
I like YoungBoy.
They don't give a fuck about you. You old.
I like NBA YoungBoy. He's good. Sometimes he kind of sounds a little thrown to me. He be like, you know.
I mean, but that's how the kids sound, bro. That's how the kids sound. So you gotta look at the new age.
But see, he doesn't abandon the lyrical. You know what I'm saying? He still be lyrical. You know, I'm gonna keep it simple and just break it down to one simple thing, just lyrical. Like they coming with different styles. They gotta come with this. They gotta change it up. They gotta do like Yeat music. A lot of it, I ain't gonna lie, I can't even fuck with it. I thought it was beyond bogus. Look up Yeat, YEAT. But he did his thing on that Drake though. He killed that Drake. He killed it because I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to put himself all over the place so he could innovate sound, and that's what I assume he's doing. But that's good. At the end of the day, and we're about to wrap up the segment, but at the end of the day, you gotta come back to the center of hip hop, and it was about lyricism. There's some golden rules of hip hop. We'll talk about that another time. Remind me to bring up the golden rules of hip hop, baby.
Okay.
All right. We switching segments, you know what I'm saying, to politics. You feel me? It's an election year. It's coming up. Now, I just want to set the backdrop on this one and just talk about, you know what I'm saying, my general understanding, you know what I'm saying. First of all, we don't need to take for granted the great opportunities that this nation of the United States of America provides for us. We don't realize how much we are benefited by such a sophisticated governmental application because, you know, achieving peace and prosperity isn't always as easy as it seems. These people, the senators and whoever the fuck they are, they work around the clock to try and promote and you know what I'm saying, an environment that's conducive to the American dream or whatever. You know, it's like you want to achieve economic prosperity. Is America bad for being successful? Answer that. If America, because it seems like people tear down the successful, powerful, rich, blah, blah. Now, let's say I was rich and powerful, but I didn't do anything wrong. Am I guilty? I don't think anybody's guilty until they're actually guilty. Like, what did they actually do?
Look, America's been guilty of enslaving people, guilty of going around the world bullying people and forcing them to sell oil for U.S. currency. And now, the Chinaman told Saudi Arabia, which is one of the biggest oil producers in our world, to sell oil and gold now.
They did.
So now it's going to gold now. Now where's the U.S. currency? See, the U.S. has been morphing into this different and stronger entity than even I can fathom.
Wait, what did the last thing you just said?
They morphed. The U.S. has morphed into a different entity.
It's deep. I don't know. I mean, United States. That's just America's one of the funnest things to talk about because
we're in a bubble, dude. We're in a fucking we're in a crisis.
No, hold on. Hit the. Fact is, you know what I'm saying? Let's really drop some facts right quick. President Trump, he wasn't as bad as we said he was. I like Democrats.
No Democrat. The Democratic Party hates America. I am one of the greatest. I do vote for Donald Trump.
Hell no, not me. President Trump, I mean, you know, he wasn't as bad as I said he was, but he wasn't as good as he could have been. What the hell did he do? Because look, maybe I'm a little older than you and I've seen things, but like before President Trump, you know what I'm saying, you had Bill Clinton's time, and then it was a good time. Then President Bush came in and all this crazy stuff happened. And then there was conflict in which people died. So, you know what I'm saying, that's never going to be a light subject. But then, you know what I'm saying, you go on from there, and then America was trashed. Why is that? We, on the left, suppose that because of the right wing's irresponsible administration of constantly influxing money into the military, God knows where it goes. Then they tell the rich people you don't have to pay taxes, so you're spending all the money. You're cutting all the money that comes in from the rich people, and then what happens? My generation is tossed to the fucking side by a Great Recession, and you know what I'm saying? We're still irritated about that shit. We still reel from that. But President Obama worked his ass off, bro.
No, he didn't.
Bullshit.
He did nothing for the urban communities, the minorities. He did nothing for us. He only did things for the LGBTQ community. I'm sorry, but I mean, Donald Trump did more for us than he did. He brought more jobs back to America.
Hell no.
He stopped them immigrants from coming in. Hey, I bet you wish Biden to stop the immigrants from coming.
What immigrants? I don't know. I don't know where you even get information on that because like immigration is what helps the economic. You know what I'm saying? Expansion.
No. While they giving you growth, while they giving other people growth, the immigrants growth to try to come into this country, which they paying no taxes. They doing nothing on their money while you going to work for your hard-earned money and getting taxed on it. And you don't feel bad for that. You just let them come in free and get these grants and get this money and live a better life than you. Yes, of course, they dream is alive because they know where they came from. They came from a dictatorship, a fascist system, in which the Democratic Party is the fascist system. Now, if you can come on stage and lie to people right in their face, be a Democrat, because them doggone mother ain't no good. They no good.
The liberals, bro, were always the ones that brokered
we need
resources into the black community.
Yeah, they did, but it was all.
Well, let's first off, what is the difference between conservative and liberal? Let me tell you. Conservatives believe in keeping the money where it is and being very slow to move.
Conservative.
That's conservative. Liberals are, they try to say liberal means just wasteful and crazy, but truth is, liberals really believe in standing up for the people in society that are vulnerable. Who's vulnerable? Tends to be sometimes minorities, tends to be sometimes old people, tends to be sometimes women, tends to be sometimes children. Men are expected to be men on both sides of the aisle. So me and you, we're fucked. We got to get out here and grind. That's why we're doing what we're doing now. We are the ones who are left behind. I feel more compassion for a black man automatically than I do for any other segment because I know that we're the most motherfucking abandoned one. We're the most neglected. Our own elders sometimes don't even have our back. So I know that, but you know what I'm saying, we can't allow impropriety to make us crazy and radical and shit like that. But we got it. That's how I'm feeling. That's why I'm feeling the way I feel now. We got to be about our business, whatever it is that we're doing, and handle business because this world don't love us, bro. But that being said, never. I will never give the fucking. Let me not cuss too much. I'll never give the Republicans the satisfaction of being the party that was the ones for the black people. Just don't ever fly that shit my way.
Yeah, because guess what? Before it was anything, it was the Republic. Our ancestors now, they was the Republic. And you have to go back to the Republic. See, the Republic is owned by the people. Now, once you take the public away, you have Marxism and fascism. Now that people don't own nothing and can't have any say so, it's the group that judges the individual. Do you know how deep that is? That's deep, dude. That is the dictatorship. All the Democratic Party has been doing was telling lies. They can go on that stage and say this, exactly what you was just saying.
What? Who's saying what?
Like you, about how you like the Democratic Party. They whole thing to do is to get on stage and lie and tell you, we're gonna do this, we're gonna fix this.
It's unfair.
So how did Biden even get in freaking office? Huh? That matter of fact,
because he was a senator from Delaware.
Right.
Ask the people in Delaware what they thought about Joe Biden. They liked him.
He's the same. I don't like no parties. I need both parties to crash and have the Republic, because as we're speaking, it's two constitutions, and if you don't know that, you just ignorant. Remember, it was that 14, 15, 16, or whatever. The extra, if I look into it, I know. But I know that much.
I know this. I know they keep lying on my boy Joe Biden, talking about the economy is bad when it's actually not doing that. It's not doing bad.
Man, but it's going to bad because we're in a recession and a depression at the same time. You can't tell. But ask your parents when they go into the grocery store. That's what you can tell. When you go into the grocery store and you buying, you're spending your food on the same box but getting less material inside. You buy a grain of rice for $5 and it almost was full. Now you come back a week later, that same grain of rice, $5, you got 3/4 of a box in there. Look at your potato chips. Look at them. It's all you all gonna see. And eventually it's gonna hurt your pockets, because guess what? The food price is gonna go up and people ain't gonna be able to take care of their family no more. And then you're gonna be running to Uncle Sam. And guess what the Democratic Party gonna do? We'll give you this. We'll give you that. Here go these PPP loans. Here go this. Take this. But at the end of the day, we all waiting on the biggest bubble it is for the market to change. We need the bubble and the market to change.
Man, I'm gonna just keep it simple, because they saying that Joe Biden is just like he's not doing a good job, but he's First of all, it's a bullshit ass trick to blame everything on the president or to give him all the credit. Do you give a quarterback all the blame and all the no? So why the fuck things happen outside of our control, even outside of the United States control?
Well, okay. Well, the punishment is that the citizens is gonna pay for the government mistake.
I don't like the sound of that.
Well, here come taxes. Was killed the middle class. You got to get up out the tax bracket, and the tax bracket is you employed by somebody, you on somebody's payroll, you get taxed the highest. If you're an individual, you get taxed the highest. The people who don't get taxed the highest is people
The lower income
investors and and business owners. That's why they don't pay taxes, because they giving incentives for what the government wants. So your financial education is the key, and I thank you guys for listening. My name is Victor, and I really appreciate it.
Well, we got a few more minutes. I just want to say, and again, this is only the beginning of our journey, you know what I'm saying, here on the Vic Ay show, you know what I'm saying. I'm live. It's your boy A. Reeves. I got my co-host here today in the building. Vic, let me go ahead and drop one of them things. You feel me? Oh shit, I'm still learning how to do all this. And so, you know what I'm saying? The fact of the matter is, we got to come back to what the United States really was. It's a federal country. Federal. I wrote a paper on federalism.
But did you know the federal is actually a private entity owned by a group of private investors? So you're actually listening to something that's not even federal. See, that's a private corporation. You understand? They taking control. They own the central bankers. They own the FDA. They own the CDC. They are
the CDC, Center for Disease and Control.
That's what the.
Yet another American bureaucracy that perhaps we take for granted. I don't know.
Dude, that's not a bureaucracy. That's everything that I said they can control. The federal government control the CDC, the FDA. They control them people. They got pockets full of money.
They have some control. Yeah, I mean, like I don't know.
Nah, they got full control. The central bankers. They feel like they God.
Shit, they ain't my God. That's for damn sure. But I'll say this, man. You know what I'm saying? The state of Texas, that's where we reside.
Yeehaw!
The great state. I'm from Texas, born and raised.
Illinois.
My boy from the Illinois, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna say this.
Chicago Grilla.
Who do you think should have more power, the 50 individual states or the federal government?
Of course, I'm going to say the 50 individual states. But guess what? We all going to one world order, and they require everything to be on one thing, on one name.
No, that's devilish.
The China man got one app, and the Chinese people only use one app for everything.
Nigga, this is not China. It ain't about to be China.
But the United States said that China is the blueprint. Go back and listen to what these people saying.
Fuck no. I don't know what the fuck they doing.
All right then. That's what they saying. The heads of your state saying this. I ain't saying shit.
I don't even want to say what I'm saying.
All right then.
What I'm thinking.
All right then. That's what they saying. They saying China, Fauci, and all them people saying.
No, don't Barry Fauci. Fauci's one of ours, bro. Fauci's an American. He's a great man.
Yeah, but he the one that's saying. But you got your president getting money from the China party, from the China man. He getting money from the China man.
Man,
everybody know this.
This is such great.
Everybody know this.
It's just so good. Keep that in mind, my boy, for next time. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to switch topics.
We want him out of here. We don't want him there anymore.
This special relationship between America and China it's a good one. It's a good thing to investigate. I got a few notes on that, but we're gonna have to wait for next time because we're just out of time on that one for now, folks. Stay tuned. Now, finally, we're gonna wrap up on this last segment. What do we have to say about the state and the current state and condition today of? I don't know how to phrase this, bro. I can't just say women. You can never talk about women. You can just it's impossible to just talk about women.
Hey, if you ask me, we're all in a state of mind that is traumatic towards the future. We are in a traumatic state.
Well, hold on. What are you talking about? You talking about politics? Because on this final segment, we just want to wrap up talking about, and I hate these relationship shows. They all bullshit to me. All of them. I'll tune in every now and then because I ain't got shit better to do, and I just see what the hell people. They all bullshit. It never, like my boy Paul Wall said, man, there ain't no blueprint to Mackin', huh? Ain't no blueprint to Mackin', first of all. Second of all,
I'm just asking, man. Hey, it's a treat when players meet. I hear y'all. I'ma see y'all. I wouldn't want to be y'all.
You know what I'm saying? They saying that people are not getting married. Look, I'm a Christian, you know what I'm saying? Because what did the Bible say? It's hard for us to understand as Christians that God wants to be involved in everything we do. So the marriage was a concept invented by the church.
Because the church invented religion to monetize off of it. Come on, man. They know that the sun is S-U-N. So think about it. Replace it from the S-O-N and put it with a U. The sun rises and it dies every day. Everybody fight over land. But they know that God owns the sun.
I'm confused. The sun, you're being cynical. You're being cynical. The church was, I don't know. I mean, they just brought us the
I just told you
gospel. They brought us the gospel.
The gospels are the 12 constellations, 12 disciples. That's dope. Whatever sign you are, that's one of the constellations, bro. They talking about that. The ancients talked about that. You think the ancients talked about a Jesus? No, they did not. I'm sorry.
He wasn't fucking born yet.
They talked about Sol, S-O-L, the sun. They talked about that. The 7 planets that's in our solar system that we can see when you look up, because our ancestors knew the battle when we was here on this earth, which is between light and darkness, because they didn't have no light poles like us. They didn't have nothing but the stars, the moon, and the sun. And guess what? When that sun go down, all them evil villains come out, the hunters, everybody, your ass scared to death. Your ass wish that sun rise again. Can't wait to see it. Because guess what? Will Smith tried to tell you in I Am Legend. He tried to tell you when he...
You're all over the place. Let me drop. You're all over the place, so I'm going to just bring it back down to earth and just say, you know what I'm saying, why are relationships failing in America? Well, I mean, shit. I've had sex without marriage. And I've told God to his face, I understand it was wrong, but I'll do it again if I got to. You better bring me a good one. Because being married and having sex is really, I haven't experienced that. So we oversharing right now. But, I mean, you know, I'd like to be married and stuff like that.
So you still a virgin?
Hell no. I'm just saying.
Oh, you act like one.
I was just saying.
Look at him giggling.
Listen. I'm saying, why are relationships failing? Because God is not in our relationships.
That is the plus too, and people don't hold that to a standard as far as going on dates, like how you supposed to actually vibing that person out.
Everybody talking about this Cheesecake Factory. You're lucky if I take her to Cheesecake Factory. Cheesecake Factory is nice.
I've been to a Cheesecake Factory. You are a cheesecake if you take her to a Cheesecake Factory.
How?
You're supposed to take on a nice. See, that depends on if your woman like to eat. See, if she like to eat, that's a good restaurant because it's public, it's bright, it got some lavish food, so you'll be able to have a nice moment, an encounter with this woman.
Well, if we were living like the fucking Waltons, then we could just go spend $1 billion on dinner.
Well, that's why you have your envelopes and your budgets. You know, you got a budget that you go on, you stand by it. You know, I got $40 that we can go out this week.
It's the thought that counts. It's the thought that counts. I took her to Cheesecake Factory and she's not happy.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's the thought that counts, ain't it?
Yeah.
You want to be with a man that's rich, be with the man that you have now and help him become rich. You see?
All right.
In the old days, they had a lot of wealthy, successful men in America who were not being faithful to their wives, and so that's why the court system was always being biased towards the woman. In my time, I laughed at the idea of it being misogyny because they always promote the woman. The woman get more access to education. The woman get more access. She get more favor. She get more favor in the court system. We're
gonna talk to you guys later. We're gonna wrap it up because this is it. No, this is it. We're done. We're done.
You don't want to. We're gonna.